and maybe I'll ask you to do maybe answer a little bit of. So Peter runs Antiques, a business based in southeast of London or south of England, which buys and sells antique furniture. He has been in business for many years and has an accountant who prepares his income statements, the statement of financial position for the year. He does not usually pay attention much to these financial statements, but his sister Emma, who has made a loan to the business, is keen to understand them. So extract from the statement of financial position at 31st of January 2013 and 2012 are given below. So this is the comparison, right? So as a point you see as the income statement of the financial statement, generally they give you 2 years. Yeah. So in here, if you look at antique business, Peter antiques business. So he given the what is called his statement of financial position for 2 years. So net current asset is given 120,000 in 2013. It was 127 was 2012. Yeah. So current asset is also given here: inventory, trade receivables, prepayment, bank balance is also given here, right? Capital was 2012 was 130, but now 127. Liabilities is loan is the same 35,000. Current liabilities, trade payables is 5,000, and the bank overdraft is 7,000. Yeah. So bank overdraft was
no overdraft in 2012.
So 2012.
No overdraft, right?
2012, there's no overdraft, but in here, the overdraft was 7,000. So,
okay, all this number is 1,000, right?
Yeah, 1,000. So it says the income statement shows that the business made a profit for the year was 30, year ended 31st of January was 40,000. So he is actually required to answer these questions. So what are the questions? Is if you look at his balance sheet is his balance sheet was balance sheet is 174,000 total asset 2013, 170,000 in 2012. So what is actually saying here? Answer the following questions for Emma. Explain what is meant by non-current asset and how it is different from the current asset. Guys, you answer the questions, yeah?
Non-current asset is an asset that you have for over 12 months, right? And the first one,
and the current.
And the current asset is an asset that you have within 12 months, which is a
less than 12 months, right?
Yeah, less than 12 months, yeah.
Or 12 months or less, right? Or
yeah, so this is the non-current asset. Yeah, that's absolutely that's correct. So what has happened to the business bank balance over the last year? So bank balance, what is the bank balance? So bank's overdraft is 7,000. Bank overdraft was 7,000. What was the bank balance? Bank balance, there is no bank balance, 0. The bank balance was how much last year? 8,000, yeah. And this year is how much is overdraft? 7,000. So what happened?
What has happened to the business bank?
Bank balance. Last year was 8,000 pounds. This year is a minus balance. So he used 8,000 pounds plus minus 7,000. So how much is it altogether taken out? 15,000, right? So he must be taken this money for withdrawal. So what happened is bank balance last year was 8,000 pound, but this year he used that 8,000 pound and went to the overdraft.
Why is the 8,000?
It's in the current assets.
Bank balance.
Yeah.
The
Bank balance.
current assets for 2024.
Yeah.
2024.
So bank balance was positive.
Yeah. Now negative.
And now it's negative.
Yeah. So it means they use more money, right?
Hold on. So the balance is 8,000 pounds in 2021, right? So bank overdrafts is what, 7. So does that mean we've got 1,000 left?
15. Isn't it?
Oh, wow.
So if I tell you,
Oh,
if I tell you your bank, you had £100 in your bank. Now you have £100 overdraft. So what do you do? So 200, isn't it?
Because you have to pay the 100 plus the 100 is minus.
Yeah, yeah. 200 you
If he's overdraft 7,000, it means he's
taken out 8,000 plus another 7,000.
14.
15.
I think, yeah.
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 I don't understand about if you have a
Okay. What you have overdraft, what does it mean? Minus.
taking money that's not yours.
It is yeah, taken out what is not yours.
Yeah.
So if you had a £5 in your account,
Yeah.
now you get £5 overdraft.
You had £5. Yeah, you got £5 of your own, and you got £5 that you've used.
Yeah. So how much is what taken out?
£10.
Yeah. So you understand now?
Yeah.
15,000 money taken out from the bank account.
So bank, so what's that? Bank overdraft
Yeah.
plus the bank balance for 2012.
So this time what would be included in the inventory and comment on how was the change over the last year. So inventory. So look at the inventory, yeah. Inventory last year was 32, now it's 50. So inventory last year was 32. So now we see a more inventory. So what is actually happening? He is not actually selling. So if you buy a stock for if you are say for example shopkeeper, yeah? If you have a stock for 50,000 pounds last year, yeah, and now this year you look at 100,000 pounds stock at the year, what does it mean? You are not selling.
It means if you have 50,000 inventory now, it means you didn't sell much.
Yeah, so you need to make a sell.
You need to sell.
So according to the inventory, you can say you need to make a aggressive sell. So you don't need to keep. So you don't need to inventory in your hand because if you inventory is not good if you don't have cash. You need to make it cash, right?
Yeah.
To make it a business.
Yeah.
So this is what it means. So you have to explain what prepayments are and why they are included in the asset. So what are the? So this is another question. What are the prepayments?
It's yourself.
The prepayments. What is the prepayment?
Something that you, yeah.
Yes, sir, yeah, absolutely. Something you pay in advance. Something you pay in advance. Yeah? Something you pay in advance is the prepayment. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, and what is the question? And it says, explain prepayment, why they are included in the asset. Why they are included in the asset? Because
It's your money.
your money, you pay too much. Yeah? Absolutely. So this is the asset. Absolutely.
It's over, right?
Yeah. So explain what is meant by trade payables. So what is trade payables? Trade payables is something
You're gonna receive.
you receive something but you don't pay.
Yes.
Yeah? You need to pay. So you're
Liability.
absolutely. Absolutely. So you are already answering the questions in your assignment. I think this is already this questions in the assignment. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? 2.1.
Yeah, so Emma is keen to know about the level of drawing Peter has made during the year. What can you deduce from the level of drawing? Look at these drawings. So if you look at the drawings, so what do you think the drawings? So look at the capital. So look at this, it's not here. So look at this, here he actually had 40,000 pound profit, right? 40,000 pound profit in the business. So if you think capital, beginning of the year is a 127,000 plus profit, look at this 40,000 pound, and then minus any. So if you put it at 127 and plus 40.
127.
167.
167.
Yeah, 167. But he only had how much? And plus 7,000 pound overdraft. So 167 plus.
160.
So how much?
160.
160. Yeah, 160. But only showing the capital is 127. It should be 160. Yeah. So only showing 127. So 160 minus 127.
33.
Yeah, so he taken that amount of money.
So you can tell what,
yeah.
when something's
So 177, 127 plus 7, 134
54.
plus
24, yeah.
40,
24.
74. Right? 74,000 and 74,000 minus 27. How much? I think around 50.
Sorry.
53.
Lost now.
Yeah, you guys made a mistake on here. So 127,000 plus 40.
Let's go.
167 plus 167 plus 7.
Is
167 plus 7.
174. 127
Yeah.
or 174?
174. 174 minus 127.
127.
Okay, we're not really following. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's like too many numbers on top of each other. Can you just go slowly and just explain this?
Okay. Just 1 second. Yeah, sure. So what was the answer you got?
47.
47, yeah? Okay, absolutely. Okay. So what is saying, MI is keen to know about the level of drawing Peter has made during the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what it means, so we can see the capital is saying 127. So the profit he made how much? 40. So if you add profit, so what we know, beginning of the year, 127 plus profit.
167.
140, so 40 plus 127 is 167, right? Plus he would draw 7,000.
So where do you get the 40 profit?
Can you see the slide? Can you see here? The income statement shows the business made a profit for the year 31,000. So 31 January 2013 is 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So what he did, so we know that 15,000 pounds he taken, 8,000 pounds from the bank balance.
Why don't the withdrawal be on the balance?
Absolutely. So 8,000 pounds plus 7,000, 15,000
Yeah.
plus 40,000, which is 55,000 plus 1 to 7.
Capital.
Yeah. So this is the amount of the
So it's not 160.
So guys, just 1 second, let me tell you, yeah. So we can see 127,000 in the capital. Yeah. Plus 40,000 it should be profit.
Yeah.
So 167.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But we can see the bank overdraft is also 7.
Yeah.
How much is that?
60.
167 plus 7 is 160.
Plus?
Yeah, plus absolutely.
Why plus?
Okay, I'll tell you why plus.
Because the overdraft.
Yeah, so 174, right?
74.
Okay. And also the bank balance was 8,000 pounds.
Yeah, so it's carried over, right?
Yeah, so carried over, it should be 8,000. So you should be at another 8.
174 plus 8.
Yeah, how much is it?
182. 174, 82. 182.
Yeah. So
182,000.
174 plus 8. Yeah, 182 equals
Plus what?
182 minus. And 55,000 pounds he actually taken from the.
Why did it take so much?
It's up to you, like your business. If you wanted to take so much money, you can take. So
But I didn't understand.
That's still good for the business, though.
Did you get to 65, please?
okay, just going to quickly go through the answers here. Sorry guys, over the course, so Peter's capital balance fell by 3, dispute 40,000 pounds, and it means the Peter drawing exceed the profit by 3,000, it must amount at 40K. So what it means, if you look at here, so if we do that short, so if you look at this, his, what is it? If you look at here, so he is 40,000 pounds. So if we do the very short, 40,000 pounds is the profit, yeah. But his bank balance, I mean his capital is well by 3,000 pounds from 130 to 127. But the short answer is he's taken out 40,000 pounds, whatever the profit he made, plus also 3,000 pounds from the capital. The because capital is gone down by 3,000 pounds. Yeah. So 43,000 pounds he taken from the bank account. So Emma would like the business to start repaying her loan next year. What step might she advise to Peter to take in order to enable the business to do this? So what he has to do, so if Emma wanted her loan back, she provided 35,000 pound loan. So she should ask Peter to not take any drawings, right? So because he's taking money from the bank account, which is unable to pay the expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the guys. What is saying? It's not clear to you? Which one?
I assume that one that we add instead of
Okay. The short answer, because I was doing like long way. But the short answer, if you look at this capital, right? So just look at the capital. Compare the capital for the 2 years. Yeah. So just the capital for the 2 years. So we can get all these answers. We can do everything, but just very quickly. It is getting complicated. So very quickly, look at this 2 years capital. What is the capital for the 2012?
is down.
Okay. How much was it? Just
130.
130. Okay. How much is the capital right now?
127.
127. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the call? How much?
3,000.
3,000.
3,000. Yeah. 3,000.
Yeah.
Also, how much was the profit?
40.
40. Yeah. So he's taken 40,000 pounds plus another 3,000 because the capital gone down.
Okay.
Yeah. 43. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So we can get it by the long way, but just forget it. So just make it. Just the shortest answer is this.
So
yeah?
it means that we draw 43,000.
43,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can get the 43,000 long way, but just for time being, to keep it simple. Yeah, guys, is that clear? What's wrong? Tell me.
No.
Yeah, you have to tell me. Is there any?
I have a little confusion, but I need to follow more in my house, I think, because I know my brain is, I have a little insects in my head now.
Mohammed.
It's me, it's me.
£40,000 come from your sister.
35,000.
35 came from your sister.
Okay, yes. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear, like the short version.
Yes, yeah, okay. Short version is good because I don't want it to go to complicated because if there is too much issue.
Yeah.
So if you got 35,000 from your sister, where did that other 5,000 come from?
So 35,000 is the loan.
So how do we
From your sister.
know, sorry, pardon. How do we know that he drove the 40,000 was profit? How we know that?
How do you know? Good questions.
Yeah.
How do you know? Because if I had 130,000 this year, yeah. If I had 130,000 this year and I made a profit, how much? 40,000. Yeah. So how much it should be? 130 plus 40, right? 170. Yeah. But instead 170, how much is it? 127.
The capital.
Yeah. So 170 because I wanted to go to too complicated. Because again we are going to that route. Guys, just keep it simple. Yeah? Makes sense, yeah?
If you got £35,
Okay. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna move on to the next one. Otherwise, we're gonna guys, is that clear? We don't want it to complicate things. Is that clear? Guys, you don't have any other questions?
yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
Answer it.
Yes.
I said, basically, so if you got 35,000 from your sister, right? Where did that other 5,000 come from? To make 40,000.
So 40,000 is the profit.
Okay.
Yeah. The 35,000 is the loan.
So is that 40 plus 35?
So no, 35,000 is the loan. Yeah. It's a long-term loan. It's a 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did it get to 40?
So 40 is the profit. It says in the question. In the question it says in the 40. Yeah. So question is says in the 40. So that's why it come from. Yeah. If it doesn't 10, if the question is says 10, we'll do that. Yeah.
So
If the question says 40, we'll do 40. That's why it's come from.
So it says £40,000 profit, yeah?
Absolutely.
So if you got a loan from your sister, which is 35,000, there must be a remaining 5,000 to make it 40,000, right?
No.
No?
No.
I'm not going wrong.
Because the profit and loan is not the same thing.
Okay.
And your profit loan is not the same thing.
Yeah, profit and loan is not the same thing. Yeah. So why are you comparing the loan and profit?
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did he get the profit from? 45,000. Where did it come from?
There
In the questions.
Oh. So it is what it is, basically.
Yeah, this is what it is. Yes.
That's the same, Mohammed.
Yeah. No, because you need to understand that if the question says 40,000 pounds.
But it was not clear. I had the same question before.
Right. What I said to you, you need to read that question. So I said the profit is 40,000 pounds year ended 30th of January. Yeah. You are not reading this part. Yeah. So that's why we need to read.
You should just tell me that though, because we know it's simpler for me, right?
Yeah. I don't know, guys. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay.
We are almost there, right? Almost there.
It's almost there. Guys, there is questions here. I don't know if you guys wanted to attempt at home. I'll maybe ask you to do at home. Then if you have any questions, maybe we can discuss it maybe next week. So this is.
How do we get this activity?
Yeah, so this is it says required, prepare income statement as 31st of December 2013, prepare statement of the financial position 31st of December 2013. Having prepared above income statement, Eric remember that closing inventory figure did not include the value of goods owned by the business but stored in a nearby warehouse. The cost of these goods around 3,600, which affect what effect, if any, there be in the profit for the year, and when this error is corrected, any concern. So just don't worry about the questions C and D. Just prepare the income statement and the profit and loss and the balance sheet.
So the A and B, right?
Yeah, A and B. Yeah, if you can.
This is slide 39.
Yeah, slide 49.
No, for us it's 39.
For you it's 39?
39.
Okay, yes.
We don't have yours.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
39.
Yeah. Let's do slide 39, and also the historic cost concept requires the transactions to be recorded at their original cost to the business. As a result, the asset of a business included in their historic cost on the statement of financial position. And another one, the going concern concept means when producing accounts, there is the assumption that business will continue to operate for the foreseeable future unless there is any evidence it suggests to. So look at this. When you open a business, we want the business to go going, right? We are not opening the business to shut down, right? We open the business to going concern.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's slide 39 now.
Sir,
Okay.
can I see again, just for me to be sure that's the same exercise? Yeah, this is slide 39.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys, maybe do it from, and then we may discuss maybe next week. I mean next lecture. So which of the following is not an example of asset? Which of the following is not example of asset in here?
But that's it.
Trademarks.
Machinery, bank overdraft, trades pay.
Bank.
I would say bank over. What question is it? Number 2. Oh, number 2.
Bank loan.
Bank loan.
So bank loan, yeah?
Bank loan.
Okay, bank loan is not an example of asset. Yeah? That is the
What question is that for? Number 1, which one?
Building is a set and trademarks. Why the trademark is a set? Because
What is trademark?
second.
What is trademark?
Trademark, okay. If the business have a trade, they have the logo, right? It's a trademark. Like they sometimes they got a trademark. Like sometimes what is the trademark for Apple? How do you know the Apple?
It is an intangible asset.
Absolutely. Intangible asset. Trademark is the intangible asset. We gone through last week. So guys, that's what I'm saying. When I am talking, you don't guys listen. Because we go through the goodwill, trademarks is the intangible asset. Something you cannot touch. We spend quite a bit of time on intangible assets. You agree?
it's true.
Yeah, we spend quite a bit of time on intangible asset. Something you cannot, we talk about the Apple, we talk about Dell, what else we talk about? Yeah?
HP.
So go, yeah, HP, yeah, you now remember. So something you cannot touch, something you cannot see, but it still
Exists.
exists as an asset. Yeah? So remember in the sometimes we said the big other business, like say for example Tesco, you see how much is their goodwill cost.
No.
The Apple, how much is their goodwill they put in a balance sheet. Yeah? So this is the asset, intangible asset. So trademark is the intangible asset. So if I go through something, if I say go through asset, and then the next week if you ask what is asset, what is the definition of asset? What slide supposed to answer? Because we go through the asset and liabilities from the week 1, right? So this is week 3. You should be master of asset and liabilities and all the stuff. Yeah. So bank loan, what is it? Is that?
It's not
It's not an asset. What is it?
liability.
It's a
Liability.
liability. Absolutely. Yeah. So if it says in the questions, which one of the following is the liability? Yeah. Yeah,
Liability.
yeah. You can ask 2 questions, right?
Trade payable?
Is trade payable?
Okay, which of the following is a liability? Is a trade?
Receivable.
Trade payables, yes, trade payables. Yeah, trade payables is the, which one of the following is a liability?
Yes, trade.
Trade payables.
Yeah. What is trade payables?
Something that is still having to pay.
Yeah, something you have to pay. Yeah, which is it? Yeah, trade payables. So an amount owed by the customer in lieu of credit sales is known as an amount owed by customer in lieu of credit sales is known as
Owed by.
customer. If customer owes something, what is it?
Liability.
Trade receivable.
Yeah. Yeah. An amount owed to the supplier in lieu of credit purchase is known as?
Trade payable.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So the list of all accounts balances used to prepare the financial statement is known as?
Trial balance.
Absolutely, trial balance. So what is the trial balance? Trial balance is we are using the trial balance. Look at this. This is the trial balance.
Suppliers in lieu of credit.
This is the trial balance, debit and credit. And then up to here, if you look at this, this is the balance of the trial balance is the same, debit and credit. So if I show you another one, this is the trial balance. This is the trial balance. The list of all accounts is the balance of is a trial balance. Guys, this type of question is coming to your exam. Yeah, this type of question will come to your exam. Remember. Okay, guys. So what we had quite a bit of just before we finish, I'll ask you again. I said to you, I'll ask some questions to you guys. Yeah, I'll ask you some questions about your assignment work. Yeah. So what is your deadline?
15 of July.
2 o'clock.
Until 2 p.m.
Yeah, 15th. Yeah. So how many weeks left?
7.
7 weeks. Yeah. Okay, good. So what you should include at all in the assignment?
2,500 words.
Yeah. What? That's correct.
Maybe less.
I mean, okay. So what you should include?
Actually, if you should.
Yeah.
We'll be going with 3.
Your name should be everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, your name. Your student number, right? You should listen.
We don't need to write the name. Only the
Not it.
ID number.
ID number.
Just the ID. Yeah. Guys, what is the question 1?
Good look for everybody.
So answer the definition of.
Is the definition question 1?
No, it's good.
Why you are all this time? I spent 1 hour. Guys, I told you. What did I say?
The assignment again?
Again?
Are we talking about the assignment?
Yeah, absolutely.
What the question is, sir? Sorry.
Question 1.
Question
Cash
one.
flow.
Definition.
Cash,
Cash budget. Absolutely.
budget.
The cash budget. But why is the definition before?
because I like annoying you.
Second, you need to annoy me. Why? Guys, you need to be respect to everyone. Yeah? You need to be respect in the class to everyone. So this is, I have said to you, guys, look, I told you, if I not answering your questions or if I not, so you guys should tell me. At the same time, I would expect everyone should respect everyone. Yeah? Doesn't matter who you are. It could be students, it could be a teacher. Everyone should have some sort of level of respect. Yeah? Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah? So, guys, if you, I'm quite serious about this. So, I expect everyone should be respect. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter who you are. Yeah? If you're in my class, you should be, everyone should be respect everyone?
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So that's okay. We do not look at this. I can teach you if you're willing to learn. I can teach you if you're willing to learn, and I will learn from you guys as well. Yeah. This is a both way. So we don't want it to annoy anyone without. So for example, if you do not know the answer, ask me again and again. I will going to answer that question. But if you purposely asking me questions without you know the answer, but purposely doing this, you shouldn't be in the my class. Yeah. So I just wanted to draw the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple. So, question one, what is it, guys?
Cash budget.
Cash budget, yeah. So you get the help from lecture one.
Slide 61, 62.
So yeah, 61, 62, you get the help, and more or less exactly the same way the number is changed. Yeah, guys, look, I try to help you, but you need to help yourself. Yeah, you need to help yourself. I'm quite serious about it. If you think we came here to just have fun, it's not the right one. Because I'm just, look at this, I'll tell you. In my class, I'll be very, very good, and if you are good. If you are not good, I'll allow a certain point, and then you'll be out of the class. I don't care. Yeah? You can complain about me, I don't care. If you don't behave properly, because we all adults, I respect all of you. Yeah? Guys, keep in mind. So sometimes you don't want to take an advantage of people's goodness. Yeah? So guys, question number 2, what is it? Like another question number 2, question number 1 is how many points?
30.
Yeah, 30, yeah? And 30, what is the, if you, 30 points means, what is the word limit on you?
3750.
750, yeah? Okay, 750. The question number 2 is also question number, you have to answer 3 questions, A, B, and C. A, B, and C.
The total of
So again, this is the question number 2 is a descriptive. So 2A is asking the difference between profit and cash. Yeah, 20 questions, 20 marks. Yeah, so it's around 20 times
600.
Yeah, it's 600 words. Yeah, and again, question number B is actually asking the difference between, like given some terminology and asking for the difference on this, which we also covered. Yeah, yeah. So it's again 20 marks. Yeah, and finally, there's a 10 item is given, asking for you to write what you understand, like as a informal definitions. Yeah. So like as you write whatever you understand, asset, liabilities, and so on and so forth. So it's around 600. I think it's 30 points, right?
You need to put the reference.
So you need to put the reference while you learn about asset.
In the answers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. You need to put the reference in the answers. Yes. In fact,
according to
it's how you because some people, like say for example, if I read a book, or if I done from the lecture note, we need to do everything from the.
you have to paraphrase.
So if you can paraphrase and then you can write a referencing. Absolutely, yeah. So in-text citations as well as reference list. Yeah, in-text citations as well as the reference list. So guys, this is the summary of the today's. So again, I would request you, go home, read the assignment brief, and if you still have any questions, you can come back next week or next lecture and ask the questions, right?
Yes, I have a question. I don't know if you understand. The multiple choice exams. It's before the assignment or after.
It's after I think it's week 13. I think it's week 13. Yeah.
2.1.
Second.
Section 2.1.
Mark, I didn't understand your question again.
Section 2.1, we do that after.
Not section 2.1. So what happened is your 50% is your assignment.
Yeah.
So question 1 and question 2 you need to answer all of them. Yeah. And question 1 you can do on Excel.
Yeah.
You can do an Excel and copy and paste the word. Yeah. And question 2 just need to write it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to write in the paper, and then you need to retype in the word. Is how you want to do it.
That's 60%.
Yeah. So which is 70%.
70%.
Yeah. Question 2 is 70%.
So what's the remaining 5%?
1.1. What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Guys?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mohammed.
Yes.
Where can I get the information? In Wikitree?
Say again.
Like the slides. I can get in the Wikitree? Slides. That slides.
Yeah.
I can get in the Wikitree.
This slide. What is it sharing? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a week 3. Yes, week 3. Last lecture 3.2.
Okay.
3.2.
1.2?
3.2.
Okay.
Slide 3.2.
And go to assessment.
Guys, is that clear? Guys, any questions?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I know.
Download it.
Thank you.
Guys, if you have any questions about your assignment, after reading this, if you don't understand, you can come back next week and ask. Yeah?
Right. So, task 2.1 is 70 marks. And 1.1 is 30 marks. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
57. Okay, I understand. Yeah. We should get this. We should get this by the time in 7 weeks' time.
Yeah, absolutely. You have plenty of time, guys. You have plenty of time. So that's why I'm saying you should get it.
Is that the only assessment we've got to do for this course?
This is the only assessment. Then you have an exam, right? You have an exam?
We have 2 exams to do. This and another exam.
Yeah. This and then the.
Is that the exam 2.1?
This is the exam. This is the assessment, and then you have a multiple choice exam.
Oh, so this is one and then we've got another one. Okay.
The choice will be when?
Week 13.
The multiple one will be before, right?
Week 13.
After.
When is the week 13?
Is the starting like on first purpose?
Yeah. I think it's towards end of July, isn't it?
August, guys, don't worry.
How we say
Multiple choice.
Oh. So how many things to go now?
Yes, if we, yeah, we finish for the day, guys. If you don't have any questions,